Well, time for movie reviews. I help you choose your pick of the week, starting with the Bollywood release Main Tera Hero, starring Varun Dhawan, Ileana D'Cruz, Nargis Fakhri, directed by David Dhawan. The void that Govinda and Salman Khan have left of mindless masala films is now being taken over by Varun Dhawan. At least that's the claim. Govinda, as we know, is not an active actor anymore, and Salman Khan has moved on to action movies like Dabangg and Ek Tha Tiger. No doubt Varun is good and is strong in this character, but has a strong Govinda Salman hangover. Be it the dialogue delivery, the expressions, he's picked up the strong points of both these actors and he does it well.
मैं दिखता हूँ sweet innocent स्वामी type का ना, लेकिन actually वो बहुत बड़े हरामी type का.
Needless to say, the film is a no-brainer, but I would try and explain what happens on screen. Our Desi style hero Seenu, that's Varun Dhawan, who has a perfect body, leaves from his hometown Ooty to Bengaluru on a train to prove his worth and get a degree. Once he lands in a colourful college, he falls in love with Sunaina, that's Ileana D'Cruz. Problem starts right there because Angad, that's Arunodaya Singh, who's double the size of Seenu, is madly in love with Sunaina and doesn't let anyone in college talk to her. Of course, he's also a police officer.
Seenu ने मुझे भी एहसास दिलाया है कि मेरा सच्चा प्यार कौन है.
Suddenly, out of nowhere, while Seenu and Sunaina are on a bike, she's kidnapped and flown on a chopper straight to Bangkok. Why? Here's a bizarre explanation. Because Aisha, that's Nargis Fakhri, who till now didn't exist in the film at all, has fallen head over heels for Seenu, who she saw doing some hero-giri on the train from Ooty to Bengaluru. What was she doing on the train? I have no idea. Nargis Fakhri's family is told that the best way to get Seenu to Bangkok is first to kidnap Sunaina, and then the lover boy will obviously come running behind her and find the drug lord's mansion, that's of course Anupam Kher, somewhere in Bangkok. The rest of the plot I leave for your imagination because I'm sure you will do a better job with your imagination. Well, most of David Dhawan's films are mindless comedies and this one is no different. But these kind of movies actually worked very well in the 90s, and over and above that, Govinda and Salman Khan had a strong market which they established after doing a lot of movies and putting in a lot of body of work. Varun is obviously young and yet to establish that market. If Main Tera Hero was made to establish Varun Dhawan as a comedy actor, then they've got the job right. But that's pretty much what's there. There's nothing else that I can compliment apart from the fact that Nargis Fakhri fits the role well, and Salman Khan's favorite Sajid Wajid have given some decent music. So if you go to see, they've done everything to package this boy right. They have a good producer like Ekta Kapoor, they have David Dhawan to direct, Varun has a good body, they have Sajid Wajid, Salman Khan's favorite music directors. But does that make him Salman Khan? I doubt that. I wouldn't recommend this film, and I wouldn't recommend you spend your hard-earned money on a multiplex ticket of Main Tera Hero. Wait for the DVD. 2 stars out of 5 for Main Tera Hero.
10 police officers ने मेरे वजह से अपना ट्रांसफर भी कर दिया.
While Main Tera Hero was not such great news, I have good news also. Captain America, the Winter Soldier is at the theatres. Chris Evans, Scarlett Johansson, Robert Redford, Samuel L. Jackson and many more actors out there. Gone are the days when Captain America was an old-fashioned charmer. Now his style is at par with Iron Man, no less. The amazing cinematic experience by Disney Marvel is one of those superhero films that balances superheroism extremely well with an engaging plot. In his best shape about 70 years later, Rogers, that's Chris Evans, is a modern avatar as compared to the old-style superhero that he was known to be. He's trying his best to adjust to his modern life in Washington, D.C. He gets to flirt quite a bit with Natasha Romanoff, that's Scarlett Johansson, also known as the Black Widow. After his lip lock with her, she asks him, "Was that your first kiss since 1945?
The ones that do call him the Winter Soldier. He's a ghost. You'll never find him."
In 2011, Captain America has just dispatched the Nazi offshoot Hydra. The head of S.H.I.E.L.D., Nick Fury, that Samuel L. Jackson, figures that there's something wrong out here with the agency's top secret, that's Project Insight. Captain America and Nick team up to do the right thing, and thus starts this roller coaster and a racy ride with some action-packed scenes that will blow your mind.
Fast. Strong. Out of metal arm.
The big event on board for SHIELD is the imminent launch of 3 giant helicarrier gunships that will stay afloat indefinitely and will be loaded with weapons. It won't take an expert to predict the plot of the end of the Marvel film, but it's always the journey that makes it worth it. Chris Evans is in spectacular shape and looks fab. Scarlett Johansson is fantastic and delivers an amazing performance. The highlight for me was Robert Redford in a significant part that takes the franchise to another level. Music plays a very important role in these movies, and that's what I've always believed. Henry Jackman's music surely adds to all the entertainment and keeps you at the edge of the seat. The chases, the attacks are magnificent.
People are gonna die. I can't let that happen. Captain America needs my help.
The special effects make the film a magical experience, directed by Anthony and Joe Russo, written by Christopher Marcus and Stephen McFeely. Captain America, the Winter Soldier is an action-packed entertainer and indeed a must-watch. 4.5 stars out of 5 and a high recommendation from me for this film.